Tracks patrol judge Ernest Hazel. Beginning in post number 1 in tonight's World Classic final, owned by Horton's Greyhounds for the Newsmaker Kennel and trained by Paul Concha, Abita Sylvester at 72 pounds. Abita Sylvester is the second youngest finalist in the World Classic field at only 26 months of age. Abita Sylvester earned his way here with a pair of seconds and a victory during the 4 rounds of World Classic qualifying. In the past 22 runnings of the World Classic, the number 1 post only produced 1 World Classic winner. That was Folies Bergier in 1995. Handicapping and racing analysis for Abita Sylvester. If you handicap by time, most wouldn't give Abita Sylvester that much of a chance while failing to break the 31-second barrier during qualifying. However, Abita Sylvester can race well from an inside post despite his mid-track running style. Abita Sylvester needs to rush the first turn, hoping there's a line of racers across the track that he can use as a cushion to his own benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1 in tonight's World Classic from Newsmaker Kennel, Abita Sylvester. In post number 2 from Gulf Greyhound Park at 76 pounds, Bean Brewer. Bean Brewer is owned by Bernie Coletti from the New Horizon Kennel and is trained by Julio Terzano. It wasn't an easy hill to climb for Bean Brewer, who is one of the 2 World Classic finalists from Gulf Greyhound Park. During qualifying, Bean Brewer posted 1 victory, a couple of thirds, and a 4th place finish. If he has one intangible in his favor tonight, it's that the number 2 box produced the most World Classic winners. In the previous 22 runnings, 6 winners wore the blue blanket, make that 7 winners wore the blue blanket. 6 had 2 words in their name, and 2 winners from the 2 box began with the letter B. That pair included Bashful Guy in 1976 and Brake Stratton in 1992. We introduce to you Bean Brewer from Gulf Greyhound Park from New Horizon Kennel. Led by Shaka Smith in post number 3, Cyber Optic. Cyber Optic, owned by Horton's Greyhounds, races for the Paw Paw Kennel and is trained by Greg Jeter. While he's made Hollywood his new home, Cyber Optic began his career at Wichita Greyhound Park. Wichita fans should be proud of Cyber Optic and his accomplishments. With only 11 career starts, Cyber Optic is the youngest finalist in this field at only 21 months of age. And Cyber Optic will attempt to become the youngest World Classic champion of all time. Downing in 1977 and Isle in 1979 and Folies Bergier in 1995 all captured a World Classic title at the age of 24 months. Cyber Optic earned the right to be here with a win, 2 seconds, and a 3rd place finish during qualifying. No matter where he finishes tonight, remember this Greyhound racing fans, because the consensus says that Cyber Optic is going to be right back in next year's World Classic. The number 3 post produced a pair of past World Classic winners, and both began with the letter C. Can't Decide, the first World Classic champion in 1975, and Cajun Payoff, who won it in 1986. The experience of the other starters might overwhelm Cyber Optic here, but while still developing his braking skills, Cyber Optic needs to be among the first flight heading into the first turn. Hopefully he can clear a little bit outside. Ladies and gentlemen, number 3, Cyber Optic, the youngest Greyhound in tonight's World Classic final field. Beginning in post number 4, from the A-Line Kennel, Blazing Lady at 65 pounds, owned by Charles Sabanti. Blazing Lady is trained by Jesus de Sardenas. Blazing Lady from Wonderland Greyhound Park is the only female in this world's World Classic, and she will attempt to become the 6th female to score a World Classic victory. The last female who won the World Classic was War Mission back in 1989. Blazing Lady captured a pair of qualifying races in order to get here. She also had a 4th and a 5th place finish as well. From the previous 22 World Classics, 2 Greyhounds won from the number 4 box, the sensational Downing in 1977, and Dungaree won the 1996 World Classic. It doesn't matter that Blazing Lady, she needs to blaze her way either to the front, or she is better off letting the speed get out in front of her, duck to the inside, and do her running from behind. Ladies and gentlemen, number 4, Blazing Lady, the only female in tonight's World Classic race. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Bomb Threat at 64 pounds, led by Gary Ismani. And representing Gulf Greyhound Park, Bomb Threat, owned by Bernie Collette from the New Horizon Kennel, is trained by Julio Terzado. And Bomb Threat will attempt to become part of an elite group of past World Classic winners who stayed unbeaten throughout the entire World Classic competition. A couple of those included Downing in 1977, Lantana Glamour in 1982, Baitar in 1993, and Dungaree in 1996. Bomb Threat exploded on the Hollywood scene from Gulf Greyhound Park, and as he's ran over by and through his competition during qualifying, his most impressive outing so far, a come-from-behind victory against A Bit of Simon. The key to his success tonight is just keep doing what Bomb Threat has been doing. It's as simple as that. Ladies and gentlemen, number 5, Bomb Threat from the New Horizon Kennel. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Hollywood's own A Bit of Simon at 72 pounds, owned by Horns Greyhounds, and from the Newsmaker Kennel, A Bit of Simon is trained by Paul Concha. He's the pride of Hollywood this meet, racing fans, winning 15 of 22 races. A Bit of Simon captured 3 of his 4 World Classic qualifying races. His only loss was against Bomb Threat, who chased A Bit of Simon down in their only previous engagement back on March 1st. A Bit of Simon likes to run on the inside part of the track, and he perhaps possesses the best natural box speed in this race. A Bit of Simon really needs to get on top and open it up big. He definitely can't afford to get behind Bomb Threat in tonight's affair. Ladies and gentlemen, A Bit of Simon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, starting from post number 7, led by Joseph Maximi at 66 1/2 pounds, from Dazenbrock Kennel, Answer to Grady. Answer to Grady is owned by Gregory Arneson, and he's trained by Peter Polkowski. Answer to Grady is another finalist from Wichita, where he won 10 races there. Answer to Grady won 1 qualifying race, finished 2nd twice and 5th once, earning a position in this year's World Classic. Now, Answer to Grady isn't positioned all that badly here, as he should hold his lane heading into the first turn. If he breaks well, he can have a clear path, especially with A Bit of Simon searching to get inside. If you're looking for a greyhound with long odds, you may want to consider this one right here, Answer to Grady from post number 7. And ladies and gentlemen, led by Ivans Jean-Pierre at 80 pounds, number 8, Millie's Joker, owned by Mildred DeBello from the Haber Kennel, and Millie's Joker is trained by Terry Haber. And even though the Haber Kennel had never won a World Classic as of yet, they are the only kennel to ever send the same greyhound to 3 consecutive World Classics. That was Magic Vincent in 92, 93, and 1994. This year's World Classic hopes lie with Millie's Joker, who won 3 of his 4 qualifying races. Now, Millie's Joker has the best rush into the first turn. His game plan is very simple. Outrush the competition into the first turn, and then make the others work hard to try and catch him. If he doesn't make the front, then Millie's Joker's hopes for a World Classic victory will fade away very quickly. There's no doubt about it, however, that Millie's Joker drew the best post for his type of running style. Ladies and gentlemen, that's number 8, Millie's Joker. And there you have it, racing fans. 8 of the top sprinters from around the country heading to the post in the 23rd running of the Hollywood World Greyhound Racing World Classic. Post time is just a couple of minutes away. Good racing to all of our participants here, and we'll see you later. Thank you. From the 1997 $125,000 Hollywood World Greyhound Racing Classic Championship. And here comes Hollywood and they're off, and we have a perfect start at Bitter Simon, and there goes Bomb Threat. Bomb Threat out early, and he's going to take the lead. And on the outside, it's Millie's Joker. Millie's Joker trying to beat Bomb Threat down to the turn, but to no avail. And Bomb Threat, the 5, is in charge now. Back to the 8, Millie's Joker. Bitter Simon is third. It's a break to the 3, 1, 2, and 4 around the final turn, and it is Bomb Threat, and he's beginning to pour it on at the top of the stretch. And Bomb Threat is well on his way to an impressive World Classic victory. Our winner from Gulf Greyhound Park. Our fans from Gulf Greyhound Park have a lot to be proud of tonight. And here at Hollywood, we're very proud of our own Bitter Simon. And we're also proud of Millie's Joker and the Greyhound who finished 4th, not out there, Cyber Optic. Remember, racing fans, watch Cyber Optic for next year. Congratulations to everybody. Out on the track, Terry Haber, Mr. Horton from Horton's Greyhounds, Mr. Bernie Collette, trainer Julio Terzado, representatives from the New Horizon Kennel. We'd like to introduce to you our racing secretary, Mr. Aldo Leone, Bobby Silvers, Hollywood's publicity director. Everybody did a great job putting together the 1997 World Classic, and I'm sure nobody could be disappointed by the performance from any of the 8 who headed into tonight's final race. Congratulations to everybody, and we'll see some of you again next year for the 24th running of the World Classic right here at Hollywood.